party leaders, all protocol observed. I'll be very brief because coincidentally, I think Professor has talked on several things I had planned to talk about. But before that, I want to say, Honorable Deputy President, that here we have members of university academic staff from all public universities because they support you. They believe in the bottom-up approach in elevating the living standards of Kenyans. These members were mobilized. We have formed a group where we have Chairman Dominic Murage, maybe just wave, and Secretary Mokaka Nyamberi. And at this juncture, probably for the sake of our incoming president, I will ask all the teaching staff of our universities in Kenya to rise up so that you can see the support. Thank you very much. And I want to reinstate that it is not long since we paid a courtesy call to you that actually emphasizes the fact that we are together with the incoming government of Kenya Kwanza. Because I've said several things have already been given by my brother, Professor Some, who was the Vice Chancellor when I was National Chairman of the Union. I'll add a few things, Your Excellency. First and foremost, one of the things that we have not emphasized in the presentation is the underfunding of the universities. The underfunding of the universities is clearing. There are a lot of queries. There are a lot of queries in the allocation of the funding of public universities vis-a-vis private universities. And probably we need to look at the policy so that whilst if the government is able to fund all universities, but priority should be given to public universities, because this is where we get the really bottom people, as my colleague has said. We also want to suggest that university courses are implemented after thorough scrutiny and passing through Senate. It is our proposal that all courses that have been recommended in universities because of various ways they'll be utilized in the development of this nation should be funded. All of them should be funded because they are approved through RICAs and looking at their relevance to the development of this nation.
When you say, Professor, when you say Senate, you mean University Senate or the National Senate?
The University Senate, sorry.
Okay.
The University Senate. I want to add a few things to what Professor said, especially on grants to science and technology.
Sorry, again?
I want to add...
Sorry, Prof, again. Just, are you saying, for example, that there are courses in universities that are taught without approval of Senate? Is that possible?
No.
Okay. So you're just saying...
I was just emphasizing the fact that...
the Senate should be much more intense in assessing.
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for the addition. I wanted to add on the point of the Kenya Kwanza administration offering grants for science technology, engineering, and mathematics. In addition to the government should consider establishing science parks. In science and technology and innovation, science parks in developed nations and those that are newly developed nations drive research and innovation. I think these are not very popular in Kenya, and our proposal is the coming government should consider establishing science parks, even if it is just one, which will coordinate, which will store the information that comes out from science and technology. Another point I wanted to add on increasing funding towards research is that the incoming government should develop reward system to motivate research and innovation. I think we have done very badly in the previous governments. Even during the rewards, the national rewards, where people are given honors, very few researchers are honored. I think we need to change priority, where the really innovation should be rewarded. For instance, we don't consider Kitheri eating an innovation worth rewarding. So we need serious innovations to be rewarded by the system. Another point I want to add on the establishment of National Skills Council, the National Skills Council. The National Skills Council establishment is extremely important because we believe that this could develop skilled labor or manpower for export. Because we can have skilled manpower developed for export so that we can earn foreign exchange from exporting skilled manpower from Kenya. So this is an important thing that the incoming government should consider. Probably I can repeat that one because the Deputy President, who is our incoming fifth president, has come. That we are proposing that under the establishment of Skills Council, we should identify our trained skilled experts for export to other countries so that it can earn us foreign exchange. In addition to that, facilitating universities to institute internationalization programs, as was reported, I wish to add that this is important for transfer of technology. Technology, again I want to say, appropriate technology is homegrown. And I want to emphasize on the fact of universities in areas where we have various activities that can be improved to generate more funds. For example, as you concentrate on blue economy in Mombasa and drilling and exploration in Turkana, you can also focus on Kakamega County, where we have a lot of activities that if we made them by developing maybe special schools to give students to the institutions there. For example, if we had a course in music, maybe under music, but emphasize on Isukuti, yeah, we can make it refined so that it earns us more income. bullfighting there is very important, that is untapped. If we had an institution that will have special course that will develop that culture, it will be very important. In Eastern Kitui, I'm just trying to emphasize, Kitui County, we have natural honey farming, which can also be improved through a course in universities there. We can also put in our curriculum in universities in Eastern Province to tap into the traditional medicine activities within the Eastern provinces. Bwana Deputy President, I think you understand the situation where I find myself when you are prepared certain things and they are represented, then you become empty. But because a sharp mind cannot be empty all the time, I have added those issues that we think if this government considers them, they can help us to improve the development of this nation. They can help us to industrialize this nation. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much, Professor. I think you have spoken to the critical issue that was also spoken to the previous speaker on internationalization of our universities.
Yes.
And what would that take? I thought internationalization would require maybe the universities to provide for scholarships, maybe, or in what form would that take?
Here we are thinking, one, about high-level exchange programs that may involve even the members of teaching staff, to have policy within the government that creates exchange programs, both of the teaching staff as well as the students. The importance of this, as I emphasized, is that there is no technology that is not imported. Many of the newly developed nations have imported technology by borrowing. There is very little originality in a lot of technology. So technology transfer will be one of the important aspects we'll gain from such an exchange program. Probably it could be embedded within the government policies. Yeah? And the follow-up, I agree with you, will be by the universities.
Thank you very much. I don't know what thoughts you have, Professor, on the internship program. The previous speaker, who you share the same platform, mentioned that maybe we should have a 1 or 2 year internship program for all our TVET and university graduates. What are your thoughts around that?
Yeah, I support him. I support him on that one. One is because it exposes our students on first-hand experience in their line of duty.